Planet Vero Studio is powered by the Nolan Group of ReMax Associated Realty. MyNextHomeFinder.com. Chris Nolan grew up in New York until he joined the U.S. Marine Corps in 1996. He then joined the U.S. Capitol Police until making the transition to real estate. Shortly after, the Nolan Group was formed. They continue to strive for the best possible experience for buyers and sellers. How can they help you in your journey? And now, here's The Nolan Show with your host, Chris Nolan.
Hey everybody, welcome back to The Nolan Show. And with me as always is Kayla Lambert. So thanks for joining us, Kayla. And then we have an extra special guest coming all the way from South Carolina, Elizabeth Baker. So how you doing there, Elizabeth?
It's awesome. Glad to be here.
Well, we're super glad to have you. So for everybody that's listening and watching, Elizabeth and I have a lot of similar background. We both come from the Marine Corps, and now we're both in real estate, and wound up both with ReMax, and that's actually how we met a couple of years ago, and become friends since. And I'm super excited. We're doing a lot of stuff for female entrepreneurs this month, as everybody knows, and that's why I decided to have Elizabeth on, because Elizabeth, you're killing it there in South Carolina. How's everything going over there?
It's wonderful, especially with the power of the brand behind me now.
Right. So you switched over from another company to ReMax, I guess right before we met, right?
Yes, it was March of 3 years ago.
Okay. And since then, you've done a lot. You've bought a beach house and helped. I don't even know how many people you've helped find homes, but I know you're always working and you've helped a ton of people out there.
Yes, we have a great market here in Charleston. Even before all of the insanity with COVID and everything else, we've always been a fairly fast market.
So how do you like what you do? I mean, you coming from the Marine Corps, there's a little bit of change, right?
It is. It's a lot of change. I never thought I'd be in real estate, but I love it. I found my own way to go above and beyond the call of duty for my clients, and it works for me. And I think being a veteran and the draw of veteran to veteran business is pretty strong as well.
Well, and I actually took some of the lead from you. Actually wrapped my car, got all my branding and stuff on there. You got that truck wrapped. I love the wrap that you have on that. I mean, it just screams, exactly who you are. Lets everybody know what you're doing out there, which is pretty awesome.
Absolutely. If you don't use the power of the brand, and market yourself, nobody else is going to do it for you. So I'm a marketing geek. So I love awesome marketing. Draws attention.
Right.
It works.
Well, I mean, it's obviously working, and definitely a force to be reckoned. I think I see you on just about every award ceremony that we have through the ReMax community, and just about everywhere we go. So looking forward to seeing what goes on in the future, and can't wait to see you at R4. It's been a little while. I missed the last event, but I'll definitely see you at R4. Which for anybody that doesn't know, R4 is the ReMax convention that will come up in the I guess the late winter, early spring. So a lot of good stuff going on out there. And actually, I know different brands do that type of stuff, but ReMax, it's so much knowledge, and you get to meet everybody. We were actually talking about it before the show. I've met people from all over the world from ReMax, the R4, just the different things that we do. It is kind of cool.
Absolutely. The power of the brand. And it was not a fake scenario that I mentioned to you. I was walking down the sidewalk at Holly Beach where I live, and one of my friends who's a surf instructor walks by, and he's like, I really need an agent in Costa Rica. And he kind of was saying it, not even thinking there's a chance that I would know anybody. And I'm like, oh, no, it was Nicaragua. I apologize. And I immediately went right to my friend, and I was like, here you go. This is the guy. I sent their information to each other, and they've talked. So that's the power of this brand, is that it's international, and just like you and I know each other now, we have referral partnerships. It's just amazing.
Well, back when I was early on in the Marine Corps, I remember walking through. We were over on the West Coast, walking through Seattle, And it was me and three of my good buddies, and we realized that, we had come from different parts of the world, different, parts of the country, places where we would have never met if it wasn't for the Marine Corps. And honestly, this is, in that aspect, this is a lot like that, because there's a lot of people out there, we meet because of our ReMax affiliation. And it's just, we meet people we would have never met in any other scenario out there. And it really does, it provides just opportunities that we would never have anyplace else, which is kind of cool. So, and then we have agents like Kaylee here joining us and coming up, and she's starting out. She's really growing, taking it, taking the bull by the horns, and it's a great organization. So I hope that you really enjoy being part of this organization as we have grown to be. So I know you're a little newer here, but you'll see it, especially hopefully if you join us in R4.
I got the right start for sure.
Yeah, well, we're happy to have you. So Elizabeth, I know you haven't met Kayla in person, but she started. She actually applied, asked me about the job. I was so impressed by the way she did it. We actually brought her on as an unlicensed assistant at first, and she's just taken everything, all the training and stuff that we've had, and she's implemented it, which is really cool. Just closed out a cash deal, right? What was it, like 21 days or something you did that in?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the family is super happy. She got him a great deal. Actually negotiated the price down on, and were we on multiple offers on that one?
Yes.
Yeah, we were on multiple offers and got the price down because she wrote such a clean offer.
And we weren't the highest offer.
No, but we were the cleanest. And most likely to close. So it was it's pretty cool. So it's part of the stuff that ReMax provides. And being that we have you in South Carolina, we have other agents around that we work with. It's so awesome to have that group of people that we can turn to.
For sure. Wherever you go, you find another ReMax agent. It's just like you said with the Marine Corps. There's that instant connection, and it's brotherhood, sisterhood. And I always say we are the Marine Corps of the real estate industry. And you know what I mean when I say that. We love
absolutely
our fellow service people, but we are the Marine Corps of the real estate industry for sure.
Absolutely. Yeah, without a doubt. It's pretty neat. And we have actually a pretty cool network within ReMax also too of veterans. So if you're a veteran, we even have the groups that are inside of here. So it's just, we have those commonalities. It just it makes it nice and simple to communicate and have people that bounce those ideas off of. Because like we said, you and I came from fields that were extremely different than what we're doing now.
Correct.
A complete 180. Because you were doing some private investigating investigative work. Sorry, it's been a long day. My mouth's not working right now.
That's okay. Yeah, that's what I came from. I had no intention of actually becoming a realtor when I got my real estate license. It was more to help me with my PI job. You'll find that a lot of PIs have a real estate license just because it affords you some information that might be helpful. Let's just put it that way.
That sounds a little scary, actually, but yeah, we won't dive into that too much. But you made the switch. Before this, Marine Corps, I was with the Capitol Police, not jobs that we wanted to be out in the public light, and then we made the choice. But I think in both of our cases, our past experiences have helped to shape us, to really grow us, so we can help our clients better. And it really does bring something to the table, which is kind of neat.
For sure. I think that's why you see veterans thrive in this industry. And I just got back from the Elite Retreat at Amelia Island a couple of days ago. And one of the speakers mentioned how if you have a team, which I'm an individual agent, but if you have a team like you do, they say, he said, get a veteran on your team and advertise that, because there are so many people out there that just want to work with a veteran, especially a fellow veteran. And that is a very strong force, as you're very well aware.
Well, yeah, and that's why, we started, and I know we've talked, but I'm not sure if we ever got into, we run this Lucky Home program here. So we give back part of our commission in Maryland to, it's an organization called Melwood, and they do Operation Tahidu. So basically, veterans that have PTSD, they a lot of times go undiagnosed because if you get diagnosed, a lot of us wind up in those law enforcement, type fields where you have to have some sort of a clearance. So a lot of them go undiagnosed because they don't want to lose their jobs. So with that program there, and then now we support the next gen vets and some other vets groups here, we can actually help the veterans with the, getting the help for the PTSD without actually needing a diagnosis. So we're actually able to help a lot of veterans without them going down the roads that they don't want to go because they feel that, that they're going to be, outed. So
Sure.
It's actually pretty cool. Actually, I met with originally the founder of that organization up there. That's how I got involved in that. And they do some really great things. And since then, we've actually been able to help quite a few veterans. And we actually now have some women-only groups because you were female in the military. You're not going to talk with a lot of males about the experiences you had. So for females, it actually gives them a safe way to deal with their PTSD, which is kind of cool.
Absolutely.
But yeah, we'll continue to support those groups, and we look forward to hopefully getting some more veterans on the team. We have a great lineup. We have some great agents now. Any thoughts for you to ever create a team?
I don't think so, but that I do things a little bit unconventional and
Right.
a little differently. I have chosen to do real estate in a manner where I don't buy leads and I don't make phone calls and I don't knock on doors. And it's worked for me, finding my way to do this business differently. So the team thing would have to be a fellow veteran or veterans who have my same vision, doing this a different way, setting ourselves apart. I'm not saying it's not in the long-term possible plan, but it's not in the immediate future either.
All right, cool. I like it. I hear some thoughts brewing there. Hey, listen, we got to take a quick break. Hold on to that thought. We'll be right back.
For keeping your house pest and termite free, as well as your landscape healthy and green, call Compass Pest Control. Hi, this is Brian Combs, co-owner of Compass Pest Control. We are locally owned and operated with over 60 years of experience. We provide personalized, reliable service to all our clients. Call Compass at 772-925-1740 or visit our website, compasspest.com. That's Compass, PESTS.com.
When pretty clean isn't clean enough, call Eco Earth Cleaning Services. Every deep clean passes the owner's inspection, and Eco Earth uses no harmful chemicals. Check out the Google reviews. They sparkle just like your home will. And Eco Earth Cleaning Services doesn't just clean homes. They clean offices, business suites, and even yachts. Eco Earth Cleaning Services won't just move the dust, they remove the dust. Give your company an earth-friendly way of maintaining a clean atmosphere every day. Search Eco Earth Cleaning Services on the web for more info.
Have you shopped at the Habitat Restore lately? This is one place that everyone must visit. It's become a regular weekly stop for many who love the thrill of discovering all the newly arriving merchandise. We become popular because of the generosity of so many Indian River County residents and businesses that donate goods. To start with, we have a deconstruction crew that removes building materials for the purpose of reuse. Through resale, the Restore continues to support the Habitat goal of serving families in our county. Of course, there's more to see. The Restore's massive showroom displays furniture for every room, all in great condition. Shoppers will love the layout, which separates departments including plumbing, home accessories, electronics, lawn and garden, tools, sporting goods, seasonal goods, and more. The Indian River County Habitat Restore is at 4580 North US Highway 1, just north of 45th Street. Tax-deductible donations can be dropped off, or we'll come and pick them up for free. Online at irchabitat.org.
Hi, I'm Chris Nolan from the Nolan Group of ReMax Associated Realty. I'm looking for new agents that are eager to grow their professional future. The Nolan Group has state-of-the-art systems and coaching to maximize your success. For more information, visit nolanshow.com. Hey everybody, welcome back, and we are here with Elizabeth Baker joining us from South Carolina, and we were just talking, if you're just tuning in, about all the stuff that she's doing there, also a fellow Marine and Realtor with ReMax. So we were talking about you possibly thinking about a team in the future. So, but no, I know that's not something in your immediate future, but I've seen you at these different events, and you're definitely, whether you're a team leader or have a team or whatever, you're definitely a leader. You're out there setting examples for you realtors, whether it's in ReMax or not, all over the place. So everything you're doing is outstanding. So, we appreciate you being a huge part of the real estate community. So
glad to be here.
Absolutely. Yeah. I meet a lot of people out there, and when I met Elizabeth, it was definitely apparent that she was off to great things, and now she's pretty much running that whole area. So we look forward to seeing what you do in the future, and if you're going to start a team, I look forward to seeing what you do with that, because if what you've done on your own is any kind of indication, that team's going to be pretty immense out there. So I'm excited to see what you do in the future.
Well, of course, in going to the Elite Retreat, I'm a very stubborn person, and I'm not going to lie. I am very resistant to change, new ideas. I probably am the last holdout on the BlackBerry. I had a BlackBerry longer than anybody else, probably till 2016. So going to iPhone was a shocker. But one thing I did learn is that as an individual, I'm doing amazing. And if you look at my numbers compared to the big teams, if you break it down, like if I'm surpassing what they're all making individually, if you divide it out. However, I don't have anything to sell into retirement. So I can't sell me, right? If I develop a team, there is value in that team. And then when I go to retire, I can sell that team. So now I have to start slowly putting on the business hat. So again, 5 to 10 year plan, not anything super immediate.
Absolutely. And it is something, I started the team. I knew from the beginning that's what I wanted to do, but it's taken me a long time. And we actually teamed up with Workman Success. We talked about it not too long ago for coaching, and they've helped me really hone my systems, which I've brought back to the team. And we do have to talk about the fact that Kayla's still trying to figure out what a BlackBerry is, because
I know what a BlackBerry is.
You do?
Yes. It was after the flip phones, I think.
Yeah, after the flip phones. So she's a little young for that stuff. But you're right. When you have a team and when you have that support and you actually turn it into a business, you then have an item that you can, an asset that you can sell. And when you do that, it really increases your livelihood going down the road, so you can have a retirement.
Correct.
So, and that's, and actually, I don't know if you're aware of this, Elizabeth, but ReMax actually has a program in place for individual agents that want to sell their businesses as they come close to retirement.
I did not know that. I heard a few stories at the retreat about these things, but I didn't know much about it.
Yeah, so ReMax identified the fact that we have, it's like a curve with realtors. They come into the business, your first couple of years, you're struggling to get your business off the ground, and then you ride that curve while you're going through the steps, and then at some point you have to decide to bow out. And those agents, when they get towards the end, they decide that they just have to dwindle off, and they stop taking clients, and they take less and less, and you walk away. And that's the problem with sales, is you walk away with really nothing to show for it. Obviously whatever money you made and investments you made, but nothing from that business and all that work you did. So ReMax has actually put together a system where they will facilitate and show you how to sell your business to another agent, whether they're an up-and-coming agent or an already established agent, and show you how to sell that will actually provide value for you going into the future. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, and I know a couple people that have done it, or at least they're on their way to doing it. And if that's the route you go, you can still sell it. The biggest thing is, and I know you know this, but databases. I can't say it as much. You have to keep track of what you're doing. I know so many people. I actually talked with one guy, and his answer was, "Well, I like to get up and do whatever happens." I don't know how you could do business like that. Kayla will tell you, I live by my schedule. If it's not on my schedule, it just doesn't happen. And most likely I'm going to forget about it. So it's got to be it's got to be recorded. So,
that's not a strength for me right now. Not one of my strengths. Let's just put it that way. I'm kind of like your friend that you mentioned.
All right, well, we'll work on that. But you know what? But the difference is, you say you don't have a system, but I've seen you, I've talked to you, I know what you do, and you have a system. It might not be as, digital as mine, but you have your systems and you're methodic. You get up, you have your systems, you do your appointments, and you serve your clients. And at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. This particular individual I'm talking about, I mean, he didn't know where he was going to be. He didn't know what he had on the horizon. And it's a little scary when you don't have that direction. So, you got to have that. And I know, probably being a prior Marine, I mean, you're hard charging, you're running. So it's pretty awesome with what you're doing. And, we all got to tweak it. We're all working. Mine's a work in progress. So, I know everybody else is as well. So, but,
sure.
And, the thing about it though, is why do I do this? Why do I do this show? Why do I, do all the stuff that I do? It's because we all grow together. And the more you and I talk, the more, I talk with the team and our coaches and all that stuff. This whole real estate thing, whether you're a realtor, you're one of our vendors. I see Johnny Richard just jumped on from Dependable Title. We're all in this thing together. And whether you're buying a house, selling a house, it's a tool, right? At the end of the day, but we get to, change lives or help people change their lives. And it's definitely pretty cool. So we have so much momentum, and together we can do so much, whether, and also, giving back and everything.
For sure.
I know for a while you were actually, for the month, we were supporting a bunch of the animals with the pet adoption fees. I know you've been doing that for a while, right?
Yes, and that is definitely, it's a big thing to me. It's always been to help pets, but being able to utilize my status as a realtor to get the community involved. We just did one of my fundraisers. So I just pay the adoption fee for a pet, for a to adopt pet with every closing. So like last year when I did 55 closings, you can imagine with the adoption fees not being cheap, that adds up. Well, this year they were like, hey, why don't we do a matching campaign? So you're still giving the same amount you're giving, but we're going to make it as a matching campaign. So like, okay, whatever you guys do. I honestly didn't have a lot of faith in it. So they did it as a $2,500 matching campaign. Elizabeth will match, up to $2,500. She'll double it, make it $5,000. It ended up going over like $7,500.
Nice.
And I was floored. And the best thing about it is that it has motivated other agents, not within our company necessarily, but just in Charleston in general, to do similar. And that's what it's all about. The more you show people that giving back and getting your community involved actually works, it helps the animals, it helps your business, it helps the community. More people want to work with you because they know that paying you is also helping the animals that they love, or whatever other charity. Of course, I do the miracle listings through the Children's Miracle Network as well. And that's awesome. And that gives back and stays local in your local hospital. So I don't see why any agent is not taking advantage of that.
Well, it is really cool. And honestly, I know you do the Miracle Network. Have you been to the hospital yet, the Children's Hospital? You got to go see the money and work.
With the COVID thing, we couldn't. So we had to do, like when we did a truck photo shoot, we had to do me with a cardboard cutout kid, because they can't have us mingling. So, and I was just so busy as I am all the time. And I'm sorry, I know the sun is blasting, so I can
you're
move
good.
if
You're
you
good.
want me to.
Nope, you're good.
But no, I definitely need to do that. I haven't made it into the hospital.
Well, it's definitely pretty impressive if you get a chance. Before COVID, I had a chance to check out the hospital, and it's amazing what it does, for the kids. And it really is wild that we get to push that. If you think about all the animals that you've helped there with that $7,500, that's a lot of families that you help get pets, and a lot of pets that you helped get families. So it is pretty cool. Right. I do greatly appreciate you coming on here. We are just about out of time. We do got to continue this conversation, though, and I can't wait to see you here real soon. And thank you for joining us today there, Elizabeth, and keep up the good work. I'm going to put your contact information in the comments if you don't mind, and we'll see you soon. And for everybody else, don't forget, Follow us on Facebook. Follow us to your new home. We'll see you soon. Have a great day.